Hey, welcome to the video. Today I want to give you guys a real, raw, unfiltered look on how it is running a creative agency or a online business behind the scenes. Not the flashy things you see online, but raw behind the scenes of how it is and what it takes to run an online business. So a short introduction of who I am and what I'm doing. My name is Oscar. I love to travel and is running a online business started from scratch. So we're a creative agency doing websites, content creation, and all the videography and photography stuff for other clients. So we are a B2B business or a business to business kind of business. I ran the business for almost 2 years now. Hit highs and lows, and I know how it is starting as a guy who has big dreams, big ambitions, trying to find ways to run a business, failing a lot, to ending up with the point now where I could travel as much as where I want, work remote, and meet very cool and nice clients. So yeah, that's very cool. So yeah, that's very short of who I am and what business I'm running. It's called Blink. If you guys want to check it out or hire us as business partners. I feel like there's a wave of entrepreneurs painting a super unrealistic image of how it is actually running a online business. Not all the time is it huge wins and all this glory. A lot of it is, of course, influenced by people like Andrew Tate or Iman Gadzhi, the big guys. I'm gonna take those as reference. But even though what most they say is really motivating, it also sets the tone or the way for young entrepreneurs to, or young and up and coming entrepreneurs to walk the wrong way and set wrong expectations. But in reality, running a agency isn't all that glory. Lots of problem solving and constant back and forth with the footage or the client. I feel like 70 to 80% of all the work is just the boring work, the management, the numbers, sending emails, editing stuff, while the rest of it, maybe 20 to 30%, is actually what people see online, which is a big problem I see most digital entrepreneurs are portraying these days. Such as the big wins, all this money, all these supercars and everything. I've moved out, of course, but still no supercars doesn't pique my interest that much. No big mansions. Love to travel. I'm just still a regular guy, so I wanted to keep it real, no flashy stuff, and show you guys how it actually is. Much farther from the truth than you guys see online. So yeah, this is how we run a business. So this week has been very busy, very packed with a lot of client shoots. So I'll just walk you guys through how it looked. For every week, we gather the whole team. We set up a meeting, either in real life or through Google Meets or any online digital platform. So we have the meeting, map out how the week looks like, and also who's handling those tasks and just delivering tasks or delegating tasks to each other. So that's short how. And again, this week has been very packed. So Monday we had a shoot with Theology, a huge tea brand, and also we had a shoot with another big restaurant chain. I think it's one of the biggest, if not the biggest, in Norway, called Egon. And also on Thursday and Saturday, I think it was, we had a shoot with, again, Theology, just basic content creation for TikTok. That's what most of the week looked like, and I'll again walk you guys through how everything was, unfiltered, of course. But yeah, guys, as you can see here, I started the day with sitting with my hairy legs on the chair, just planning, looking through the agenda and everything, making sure that everything was checked off. A bit different than our usual shots, since this was more on the advertisement cinematic scale, so we wanted to have everything checked off, all the gear checked off, so very sharp, on point, since we were advertising or running a campaign for a new drink that our client was releasing. On that day, I was the model, so I wanted to make sure that I wore something contrasting to the yellowish drink. And then right away, after planning and making sure a outfit was in check, we headed down to the store or the cafe to grab the drink. very pretty, by the way. Headed down to downtown city also, finding a location we scouted the day before. And yeah, that's just how we normal people do. Again, even though we're business owners, we're not special. We're still just normal people. So we headed down with the tram, not a luxurious Lamborghini Urus. So yeah, headed down the tram, stood there, took cool photos. So I remember when I started out, one of the first shoots, I was so nervous since everything was a very huge deal. Of course, first time. But yeah, looking back, I wished I had a video like this, where of someone walking through how he actually is, from start to finish with the shoots. Also switched location, again looking at the whole storyboard, very important for this kind of shots or shoots. And yeah, we headed back to Theology, got a more close-up view of the product or drink, and yeah, went home, edited, and we delivered the videos, and that's basically it. Alright, so the day after Monday, Tuesday, the second shoot, it was with, again, I think it's one of the biggest restaurant chains, in collaboration with a local sports club. So the biggest task was to capture the new menu of Egon. Egon is what the chain is called. So they had a new menu. We wanted to make the video into the local football team, tasting the menu, giving their review. But we didn't have the studio lights, so lighting was one of the biggest challenges here. So even though we came late to the shoot, and we also forgot one of the biggest and most important things, it was the studio lights, we still managed. Yeah, so again, don't stress it out. Maybe a little unprofessional with us forgetting the lights, but yeah, don't stress out. Everything is gonna be fine. Post-editing is very important. So after the shoot, me and my business partner Vin, we sat down at the cafe, just reviewing the footage, seeing if everything was fine, and it was, considering we didn't have, again, the studio lights. So we reviewed the footage, just delegating tasks. So it's just, yeah, basically shooting and then sitting down at the cafe, reviewing all the footage, and then delegating the task for post-content editing. So that's basically the whole of that day. So moving on to the next part, we drove down to Tønsberg. It was around 1 hour away from Oslo to market a new Japanese pancake that Theology was advertising. We came down to the cafe very early this time, so we spent the first around 30 minutes just scouting the whole area. And yeah, they made the pancake, so we did the behind the scenes of the pancake. But yeah, that was pretty much it. And also this was a social media content shoot, not on the advertising part of the scale, much more chill. Just packed the camera, went down, rigged up the camera and started shooting, and then put everything together, delivered, and the video went semi-viral, picked up a lot of views, so we're really happy about the results. So this was on Thursday, so the week has been shooting the advertisement for Theology the first day, or Monday, and then the day after we shot for Egon, and 2 days later we shot for Theology again. So 2 days later, at Saturday, we shot the social media 2-year anniversary for Theology at one of the different locations, or in Strømmen. So yeah, packed the camera, brought the props, such as the hat that I have right here. So we got the props, cakes, cupcakes and everything. This was in collaboration with Soul Cake, a big cupcake chain, and also one very niche anime store called Neo Tokyo. So we had a collaboration with those two other stores or businesses. So yeah, we also had these two beautiful Asian girls as models. Spent around 3 to 4 hours on this shoot, picking up the camera, having the checklist beforehand. We're using Milanote, so everything is mapped out inside Milanote. So we just bring up the storyboard and then up the camera, and then rig everything up, and then of course just start shooting, finishing up, wrapping up everything, post-editing in the editing platform. So yeah, that's pretty much it, and of course delivering the content. So that's how my week looked. So back in the office, once we finished with all the 4 photo shoots this week, we just edited, spending the whole weekend editing. Also the management part with answering emails and everything. Yeah, and that's pretty much how the week looked.